Well, this message today is, all right, I'm just sinking to the bottom. All right, LMM in Urban Dictionary is lick my minge, whatever. Lick it, but it's an adaptation of lick my cacaron, okay? It's just a matter of time. I don't think there's anything more humiliating. There are some men who were put in a situation to handle something or act in a certain way or do something, and what happened was they wound up being live streamed or on video having other men. Now, I think that these guys were drugged or they were fooled in some way. Either something was put in Molly or something was put in their drink, and for some of them it wasn't even that. Their pride and ego, it was like, well, if you don't do this, I'm just going to do this with this person, and it wound up being men. Selfie scared. There are pictures as well. Okay, so this is fast, living a fast life. Right? These are guys that came towards you, right? I feel like some of these guys, I feel like we're talking shit on you, but this is like guys that came towards you to see if you were like, I think to see if you were like going through it mentally or something like that, you know? Watching you or just, yeah, that's what they invest in. These were guys that talk a lot of shit on females, okay? I feel like they were told to walk away and stop doing this. Okay, this is what they invest in. This is reaping what you sow there. There may be some guys that want to like leave abruptly. When he felt that breast. All right, well, some of these guys could have even had like halfway operations. Of some of them could have just got their boobs done, but they didn't get the other thing done. So they could have been fooled by that. But it's like, of course I'm a woman. I mean, I have boobs and stuff like that. Yeah, con artists. They got conned. A lot of these guys are that. They've conned people, or this is like players. They pity. Now they want pity. I feel like now they want people to feel sorry for them. Yeah. Okay. They got to eat crow. For somebody, it was your own father, but for somebody here, it was the father of your children. These are guys, though, the father and the low attribute is like abuse of authority. So these are guys that like to abuse, I guess, women, whether it's physical, emotional. They could have mocked you or something like that. These are narcissists with the energy vampire. I feel like these guys like to have control of a situation, and it doesn't feel like they had control of this one. Somebody said something firmly too, like, I don't think they're going to be able to get away with saying that they didn't want to do it, because I think that whoever was behind this was very smart in the fact that they made them say shit firmly like they wanted it. They could have said, yo, tell me you want me to do this and stuff. Tell me you want this. They chose that rather than help, they're saying. Okay? What is this? You turn me on more than a pepperoni pizza. So they were. They were turned on by this, you know? Because not all of them had something put in their drink. I have a feeling that they're going to blame everybody but themselves for this shit. I don't know what site this is. Oh, damn, these are not meshing well. So, I don't know. Maybe these were guys that you wouldn't have meshed well with anyway. But I don't feel like they meshed with the people they were hooking up with, though. Alright, I had a nickname for my special parts. So, there's a lot of verbal communication that happened during this live stream. This feels like it would have had to be live streamed, it feels like, on the dark web, because I don't think that this shit would have been allowed on the regular internet. Foot long. Somebody was real cocky, no pun intended, on the size or the thickness of their member. And I think that either they don't remember, or they were just real arrogant about it and didn't know that they could have even said like cocky shit about another person while they were doing this shit. Sold their soul trying to sell you out. So the fact that they're bringing this up, these could be guys that have some kind of title, rank, you know what I mean? Somebody even like when that happened, when they had tremors. So it was enjoyed. Is that what you're telling me? They're not going to be able to say they were forced, right? Come in the true spirit. They actually enjoyed this shit. Yeah. Now, whether they thought that these were females or not, or whatever, they're not, because I feel like their wives are going to find out. Some of these guys they were businessmen, like they were businessmen. Some of these guys are like in the judicial system. They could be judges or doctors, pastors. These were all people who were supposed to help out or assist in a situation, and they didn't. All right, now what? Sold their soul. Look, now they're going to want to defend themselves, right? But they were supposed to defend somebody else. This is karma. I don't even need the card to come out. This is called you were supposed to stand up and defend somebody or protect somebody, and now they're going to want somebody to stand up and defend, or they're going to want some sort of protection. All right. This is also, they were supposed to defend an earth angel, because this is my earth angel card, but this is also ancestors are whooping the rest. These are guys that aren't going to have any spiritual protection. Now I'll tell you what, that railroad that even happened, some of these guys were even going to do this to another person, and some of these guys even had that done to them, and it was live streamed. Some of these guys were gang and it was live streamed. Ending up on top of each other. Yo, there could have been and you know what I mean? Were many of them at one time. Oh, wow. Okay. There's guys that actually uploaded false shit on women on the dark web, and this shit happened to them, but they don't know the name of this site to even attempt to get this taken down, and I don't feel like these people are going to tell them. There's a part of me that feels like the people who were behind this at the time actually like the person that they were trying to hurt with this, so they're going to intentionally like not give information about it, say I don't know what it was, I did this for some guy I don't even know. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those things where beep, something changed because there's something that this earth angel did to help the people who were at one point assisting in doing this. Okay, I don't know what it was, but something happened. Okay, and now it's like, no, we're on their side, man, because we got to see it clearly. Let's just say like these are men that are now women, and they can see something from a woman's perspective, right? Like they didn't realize how bad the misogyny was, and it's like, damn, now that I'm posing as a woman, like I see how disrespectful these motherfuckers are. Now it's going to be something like that, where the ones who actually did fully transition, sorry, they can see now what comes with being a woman in this world, and I feel like they're glad they did this shit, man. Okay, for others of them, with the men that didn't do this but they were doing this and posing as women, I feel like a lot of them can even see the darkness in a lot of these people, just the disrespect, because there's a healing thing that went on here with some of these people. Yeah, this is reaping what you sow, because they were told to stop doing something. This was either judging somebody. This could have even been electronic harassment. All right, because this was my electronic harassment card, and you could have felt that shit, and they could have keep doing this over and over and over again. These are guys that were involved in that. Hung, somebody bragged about them being hung. Okay, there's a Pisces and a Sagittarius specifically, but I feel like these guys, they secretly enjoyed it. You could have said that you thought that these guys were secretly gay. You know what I mean? There's a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Pisces. I feel like a lot of these guys, they secretly, like, you help them in some way. You help them bring balance. This could be with addictions or alcohol or whatever. West. I don't know. But anyway, but I feel like secretly, these guys wanted to see you alone. Okay, I think they sat there and watched. This is secretly watching while something was happening to somebody, and I think you were a loyal person. Okay, they treated you like an option. They lied on you as well. Yeah, and I honestly, I feel like these guys, they felt rejected by you, or they rejected you, but I think that they felt rejected by you. Maybe they thought that if that you were going to wind up having some kind of reaction to what this was before all this shit went down. I think that you, though, with the wisdom, you could have told them that this was going to happen with the hermit. I feel like you were wise to this shit, what was happening in secret. And I think they thought you were lying, Divine Feminine. I think that they thought when you said, oh, you know, this is happening, or this is going to want, yeah, truth. I honestly think they didn't fucking believe it. And now, what is this? You could have said for somebody, you're going to be stuck in a relationship where somebody's going to be juggling you, possibly with your friend. For somebody, there's a female that's cheating with someone's father or their stepfather, all right? Yeah, you look at this was a friend. You offered friendship to these guys. You were loyal to these guys, and they didn't want to be loyal to you back. Okay, that's it. Yep. You were loyal in the words that you spoke. That's exactly what this is. When I say this, okay, I mean this shit, right? And I also think that they could have ghosted you. With the Queen of Swords, this would be a ghosting of like a female type nature, right? Like, we're not going to talk to you, or I'm going to cut you off. It feels like fucking games. Like there's a bunch of guys who didn't know how to just grow up in a situation. Killer. Hold on. Tell me more. Vibrate so high that they toxic people fall back because they don't know how to approach you. Is that what it was? So because they didn't know how to come and approach you, like I don't know if these guys were supposed to offer friendship. Some of them were supposed, I don't know what it was, but they didn't even know how to come and start a conversation with you. So instead, they just ignored you. And I think that they thought that you were going to chase them. And when you didn't, they got angry. So what did they do? I'm guessing they partied, they hung out with a bunch of guys, you know what I mean? Could have been chicks too, that probably like loved seeing this. So what happened then? Let me get another deck. So now what happened? You could have actually said like somebody in particular was a killer. You know, like you're hanging with people who have done horrible shit. Nope. You know, I don't want to hear about it. There's people in the judicial system who are on live stream as well. Their kids are going to wind up knowing about this. I want to show you what they're putting. This is a reminder. All right, that characters are being tested always. 1313 on the timer, and that what you do will always come back to you. This is also, you waged war on an earth angel or a good person. This is a reminder. They're saying when you wage war on a good person, the fucking karma is going to be fierce. I don't even feel like this is the worst of it. All right, so what happened now? Somebody said, you know, this is going to happen. I can, because the hermit, I don't know if you can see. So for somebody, you can actually see like remote viewing with the moon card and the hermit. I'm getting like, yeah, remote view. You could have, for somebody, you could have actually witnessed this shit. Maybe you're just not saying anything. And then what happened? And then what happened? Tower moment. What was this tower moment? What was this tower moment? This shit got shooken up. Oh, it happened. Boom, right? And now they want to apologize. I think they want to apologize. You know what I think? I think this tower moment is that you set them off. Because this is childish. This is very immature. And I think that, so they started attacking you, right? Instead of believing you. I feel like they started attacking you. Now, this could have just been mocking you and what you were saying, or, you know what I mean? But I honestly feel like, oh, man. You could have said, you're going to be sorry for attacking me or for not protecting me, right? And I feel like when you said this, it was just like, I think you were happy because you knew, like, as soon as I say some shit, it's happening, right? You just knew this is logic behind this shit, man. It's logic. And I think this kept happening over and over and over and over again. I think that they kept offering this half-ass fucking love because they really, like, felt like, I don't know, defensive, you know? Like, they were so defensive. I think that whatever you said, they took it in a way that was, and it got them to this, all right? I'm telling you, some of these people getting exposed, this King of Pentacles, I mean, this is like a CEO or somebody that people know, man. This could be lawyers, fucking doctors. These could be like gang leaders and stuff. And their children, they put their children are going to know about this. Yeah, this is judgment. Yeah, these are guys with the King of Pentacles where the only time that they're happy is when they cared about money more than anything. These could have been guys that were supposed to share or help you out in some way, and they have it, and they didn't. So now they're going to be exposed on the internet for this. I don't even know if this is actually just the dark web. This could be some site that somebody has where they're that smart. I feel like, no, never mind. Now some of them are like stuck in a marriage that they can't get out of. Some of these guys actually married some of these people and they don't even realize that they're fucking married. Oh my God. Yo, some of these guys actually signed like marriage certificates or got married online. Oh my God. Tell me the truth. Are some of these guys married to some of these people and they don't even know it? Oh my God. They could have actually gotten some of these guys, man, with an object. They treated you like an object and they showed loyalty to these people. This is why. Pride. Why? Where's the pride card? I mean, the sun card is that, but I'm surprised that that card didn't pop out because this has pride and ego all over it. They could have even gotten with an object. For somebody in particular, there's a video and others who actually were attacked. Who was this with an object? But these are guys that have done this before to women. Some of these guys have actually done that shit before to women and gang raped Omar. Thompson or Moses, or I see Moth as well, M-O-T-H. There could be an Anton or Antoine Moth, but I see T-M-H. They liked it. Some of these guys liked it. Too much honesty. Is that what it was? Were you too honest with these people? She's possessed. They could have thought that you were. Like, what is she talking about? She's crazy. You know what I mean? What does she mean this is going to happen? You could have said, or your ancestors were ruffling shit up because this shit had to come to an end. This shit was supposed to come to an end a while ago. Yeah, there was a message. Page of Wands, right? And I feel like you were real confident, too, with this message. You could be a fire sign, or you were just very confident that whatever it was you said, okay? And what did it say? Karma with your dick. You understand? You could have said something like you only see women like this, or you're only looking at me or thinking with your dick, and that's all you care about, and this is going to come back to bite you. And it did. Yeah, they thought you were delusional. Okay? Yeah, I don't feel like they think you're delusional anymore. This tower moment is rough. I also see that somebody could have showed somebody some kind of message or something. That this could have been those people that were creating fake messages to try to get these guys to like be angry or to whatever it was. It worked. It worked. Some of these guys, they believed what they saw, this illusion, right? And then it's caused this tower moment here where they could have been all up in their head. And then while they were all up in their head about this shit, somebody put something in their drink, so that just added to it. But I feel like the whole thing was somebody was told to walk away from whatever this was that was happening or they were doing. They were told, stop. All right? It's like somebody was on autopilot. Like, oh, is that drug? Oh my God. Did anybody ever see that Vice thing where that drug has people taking shit out of their ATM and just giving and they don't remember it? Somebody has this drug, man. There are people who emptied out their bank accounts. Tell me the truth, Spirit. Is that what it is? If there are people who their accounts are empty, what is that drug called? Look it up on YouTube. It's I forget what's in like Colombia or fucking Dominican Republic or Venezuela or something like that, where you do everything that they tell you to do without question. All right, you'll go anywhere they say to go. You will empty out your fucking bank account. You will open your safe for them. You could have said these people have an angle. They always have an angle. You even figured out the angle, and they still didn't listen, man. You told them to get out. Who did this happen to? Who did this happen to? Larry or Lamont Williams? All right, who else? This is Harry or Hank Zachary or Zach Harrison. Paul and Hank Zachary. All right, I guess they got robbed or gave everything up. Who else? What's that? Melvin or Aaron or Emil or Emilio? Aaron. They lost everything, Divine Feminine. It's so easy. It feels like it was real easy. I remember watching that. That was one of the ones I'll never forget. And the person that on Vice that was doing that episode was in complete disbelief that there was even something like that existed. And I said before, like, your enemies got enemies. Let them be the karma for your enemies. And I feel like somebody did and just sat the fuck back, said some shit was going to happen, believed in that shit, and it happened. This is a whole other level of, like, shock, though, I feel. Like, these guys could have woken up and, like, their bank accounts were closed. Some of these guys were like making fun of your outfit and shit, like knocking you and shit like that. It just feels real fucking petty. Projecting their pain and suffering onto you, right? That they were blaming you for everything. These are the same kind of guys, like they never take accountability, right? What is this? Locked up for a crime they didn't commit. They could have been trying to do this to you as well, having you locked up for something. They could have been in the process of trying to stage a crime scene to put you there, to try to get you or someone that you know locked up. And because the ancestors saw this shit, they were like, bet, motherfuckers, we're going to take everything from you. I told you guys, don't underestimate that other realm that sees and hears everything. And they can construct some shit. I said that they can friggin' mess with people's minds and put thoughts into their head, just like these people who like to hack people's brains and mess with and alter telepathic communication and shit, because you guys thought you were cool with that shit, hacking people's brains and eyes and stuff. These are those people that got this shit happen to them. I said, like, that these UFOs, right, these invisible UFOs that we can't see, don't underestimate the technology that they got. It's way more advanced than the shit that we see on this earth, okay? And don't underestimate those that are chosen or come from a certain bloodline where these beings can make anything happen. Child is going to be an orphan because now they're going to prison for something. They could have even set them up to look like, I'm telling you, I don't feel like at the time these people thought that they were on your side while they were doing this. I think at the time they thought it was going to hurt you, but now it's one of them things where I feel like they realized that they worked off some karma by being karma for your enemies. A silver car, that their child is going to be an orphan. Sacrifice. They didn't want to sacrifice, you know what I mean? Or there's some people too where they were sacrificing people, or they could have been warned, like, these people sacrifice people, they're in a cult, they're in a coven, la-di-da-di-da, all right? Google Sheet. Somebody was using Google Sheet to try to create a warrant or something to lock somebody up. And guess what, motherfucker? Okay, this person could be getting locked up for something. You know what? They could have even had them on camera, I guess, doing crazy illegal shit. I feel like it's with children. They could, illegal. This is illegal. Yo. I'm going to say it again. 25-25. Whatever you want for someone else, especially if you go out of your way to create that shit because you're attacking a person who doesn't do this bullshit, it will come back to you tenfold. I put my life on it. It's called cause and effect. It's the only thing that exists besides quantum physics and your electromagnetic field and energy and light and shit, right? It's the only thing that matters is karma. That's what our whole lives are based off of. Everything that you do, you get back, okay? Foundation and achievements. I see 2 rainbows here, man. There's a rainbow in each card. I'm telling you. Gay stuff. And I think that this could have possibly been uploaded and they're making money off it on a gay porn site. It's going to be on there forever. You were high. Look. These guys thought it was funny to get high when they were told they had to change or there was changes, right? I think some of these guys only thought they would have been able to do that shit if they were high. Or maybe they weren't. Maybe these guys, they would have never been able to do the shit. But it doesn't matter because that doesn't hold up with legal shit. They don't give a fuck if you're high or not. This would be around the times where possibly real judges were being put into place. And like, you know what I mean? There's actual people in the judicial system that are waking up and realizing that they have to start doing something. It would be crazy if that was the time with this, where there's actually not fake agents and fake judges involved with this shit, and they're actually going to go away for this shit. Some of them, they're going to wind up, unfortunately, offing themselves because they're not going to be able to handle how embarrassing this shit is. The gossip. It's going to be gossiped about victory and success in the reverse, or they tried to sacrifice someone else who actually has achieved shit, okay? And that didn't work. They'll make you feel bad. That's what they want. Did they feel bad for you when all this shit was happening to you? Did they have compassion for what you were going through? Some of these guys, yo, you know what he just said? I hope I didn't catch anything. Some of these guys got STDs and AIDS and everything like that from this shit. I'm not going to flip names out. You didn't murder anything. Some of these guys were trying to off you, Divine Feminine. They were trying to set you up to either get attacked sexually or unalived, all right? You told them not to linger around here, and they kept coming back. Your handwriting looks so effortless. So they even had a warrant possibly like forged, or they forged, the most condescending. These are those types of dudes, man. Fucking narcissistic, entitled, tyrant. What did you want me to do in that situation? Cool. Well, guess what? Because I feel like some of them said that shit. Like, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? Great. We're glad you feel that way. Because that's how people are going to feel for you when you want somebody to help you out of this situation. How do you want people? What do you want me to do? That's what people are going to say. Like, you did this shit. You know, you went there, or you kept going back. For some of these guys, it's like a weird underground fucking speakeasy type place where they were hanging out and there was all kinds of crazy shit popped off. For other guys, it's like a trap house type situation where like, what were you even doing there with this shit? You know what I mean? Some of them, they look like they belong there. Others, though, they never thought that this would ever come out. What is this? Looks like the shoe was on the other foot. I'm going to close this out. All right? So for those of you who are living right and you got people trying to get you to fuck up or go backwards and shit like that, I'm telling you, I promise you, Eric, I promise you, karma is a real thing. Let this shit happen. Let your ancestors, let these other worldly beings handle shit for you so that you don't get yourself in trouble while you're changing your life for the better. All right? We're not going nowhere. This is beautiful. Love you. Philly out.